Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 11 recap.
Woo, Big Brother really is like high school. They even have the pregnant girl now.
Julie! Alright, so Chima and Braden are now up for eviction.
Right, so we have a little flashback to the POV ceremony when Lydia was taken off the block and Braden was put up in her place. Russell's whole strategy is that he's trying to cut the head off the snake.
Guess what?
Braden
is not the head.
He's no rocket scientist. Come on.
Jordan and Laura are the brains behind this operation.
It's pretty obvious now. Braden's pretty happy in his little surfer world. He was like, kind of like, let's have a party.
Pool party.
Yeah. Way to celebrate, Braden. I like your attitude.
Well, he thinks that people are just jealous. And
They're right.
He's on the block.
He's right. People are just jealous. And Lydia is pissed that Jordan didn't cry for her
when she was nominated.
Yeah, so she's yakking, she ain't my friend. Russell is nervous that Braden will not be going home. Yeah. Because he's noticing a lot of people seem to be liking Braden. Mm-hmm. And that makes him angry. Braden knows Lydia sold him out. And now Russell knows that Braden knows. This is so complicated.
It's like high school.
It really is. But what year of Big Brother wasn't exactly like high school anyway? Braden, Lydia, and Kevin have this huge fight out in the backyard. Mm-hmm. Now, the fight that they showed on tonight's episode was not the fight. There were words said that shouldn't be said anywhere. And they were said by everybody. Mm-hmm. And, we're not going to go into it because what's done is done.
You can just watch the spoiler.
That's right.
From that day.
Yeah. Lydia then goes and confronts Jordan. Jordan, I got to talk to you.
What's wrong, Lydia?
Why didn't you cry for me? I have to know. Why didn't you cry for me?
What are you talking about?
We are tight.
Cry for you when?
You cried for that jerk Braden when he went up. How come you didn't cry for me? What's going on, bitch?
Braden's on my team, and plus, we knew you were safe.
Braden called me a slut, a skank, and a bitch.
He's on my team. If he goes home, it's just me and Laura.
Come on. You can't be friends with him because, if you're friends with him and he called me a slut, a skank, a whore, and a bitch, how can you be friends with me?
I just don't know.
Oh, girlfriend, you can't believe what he called me.
But Kevin, he's on my team.
Girl, if you are friends with him, snap, snap, you are not friends with me.
That's not fair.
Shut up. I am not even Mexican. So then Jeff gets pulled into the fight too. Mm-hmm. When does Jeff ever get a break? He's
Never.
Always in the middle of everything.
Because he's from Chi-Town.
Yeah. All right, so Jordan and Laura, the brains behind the operation in the house, they're strategizing that if they could just get Casey and Ronnie and Michele on their side with
then
Jeff,
they would be able to keep Braden their teammate.
That's right. So they go to Casey and they try and convince Casey. And he's seeming, that, maybe I'll go with you, ladies. That seems like a pretty good idea. Yeah. So we'll see what happens when they have the vote. But right now, Julie's chatting with the house guests on the sofa. There's trouble in Athlete Town.
What's with the hate between Russell and Jeff?
It's week 1. Mm-hmm. They're F-nuts. Well, Russell is, anyway.
Let's just comment on Russell's outfit.
Nice outfit, jerk.
Yeah.
Why you dressed like a jerk? Oh, because you are.
All right. So then, Julie asked about the Jordan and Lydia fight. You guys were like best friends, and then you were screaming at each other.
What set it off? And Jordan very politely was like, yeah, it was tense and blah, blah, blah. And I'm waiting for Lydia to say, I'm just a whore and a slut and a bitch. But she never said it. But even though it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time for a meeting of the minds in the HOH room. Jesse and Julie.
Okay, so Jesse, how you doing this year? What's different?
I'm bigger. Don't you know?
Guess what? He's playing the same stupid game as last year, sleeping all day.
I know. Who's the brains behind your operation? Russell and me. Sure. And then he got all freaking goofy and is
he's like,
we're targeting one person. I don't know if it's gonna work. What is wrong with him? It's all the
weird.
natural muscle bodybuilding stuff. It's time for the vote pleadings.
Braden was like, I made some mistakes and I've apologized. You're all awesome. Keep me.
Yeah, exactly. Then Chima got up there and she pulled a total bitch move. She was like, don't vote to keep me. You know, I'm the loser that's left after you get rid of Braden, so just get rid of Braden.
To vote for a bigot.
Yeah.
And then she said that he called, words from the fight.
Right.
And she said that Braden called Julie Chen a whore, which was totally misconstrued because it was not in that context.
That's right. And I think she had a little racial comment of her own, so she shouldn't be calling the pot black.
Yeah, but they didn't show that on TV.
No, of course not. So it's time for the live vote. Now this is very upsetting because Braden was voted out by Russell, Natalie, Kevin, and Lydia. And then Chima was voted out by Jeff, Jordan, Laura, Michele, and Casey. So the final swing vote is effing Ronnie. Ronnie, the alien from another planet. Ronnie knows he's going to hell. He knows he did wrong. And he voted to evict Braden, which made it a tie.
So it was tied. And of course, Jesse voted out Braden.
I'm just so disgusted about that whole situation that I just want to take a sledgehammer and smash Ronnie's glasses.
And other people.
Yeah. So, Julie and Braden, what a couple they are. It was close. He expected it. He suspected that it was Ronnie, and Julie...
And he was right.
Julie confirmed it. Ronnie's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
So, Braden was just so cool on the sofa. He's like, that's a crazy house. It really is.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Braden, one word. Discombobulated. It was the most intelligent thing I ever heard him say. So it was time for the messages from the disgruntled house guests that are still in there.
Was completely bitter.
Ooh, he was
can't
like,
stand
hey.
him. Yeah. Lydia was a straight up bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry. So it's time for the HOH competition for the following week.
And it was based on Homecoming, which Big Brother needs to get their facts straight because they don't do the most likely to list at Homecoming.
No, they don't.
It's senior superlatives.
That's right. So they did an internet poll, and the majority rules, the majority of Americans. So if you get your stupid question right, you get to pick somebody off from one of the other teams. All of the teams are represented. You get it right, pick somebody off.
But you can only pick off someone who's answering
in the
that
round.
question.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so the questions were ridiculous. Which group is most likely to cut out of class?
Which one's most likely to look in a mirror?
Yeah, exactly. They were just ridiculous questions. So it came down to the brains versus the offbeats. Then it came down to brain versus brain. Mm-hmm. Ronnie and Michele. Effin' Ronnie won. Ah!
The only good in this is that Ronnie will have to show who his true alliance is.
Yeah. Who's he going to nominate? Because he's in a freaking alliance with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Dan returns.
Oh my God!
Till Sunday. Much love.